The Netherlands competed at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Medalists: archery, athletics, men track and amp, road events, field events, women track and amp, road events, field events, badminton, baseball. In the second appearance in Olympic baseball, the Netherlands repeated their fifth-place finish. They scored victories over Australia and Italy to begin and end the preliminary round, but suffered 4 defeats in between. In Game 4, however, the Dutch team served Cuba its first defeat in the history of Olympic baseball, breaking a 21-game winning streak by the Cubans. Team roster head coach Pat Murphy. Results: cycling, road, men, women, mountain bike, track, pursuit, omnium, judo, men, women, rowing, men, women, sailing, women, open match racing, shooting, men, swimming, men, women, women's 50 meters freestyling at a Bruin. Preliminary heat 24.46, semi-final 24.13, world record. Final 24.32. Wilma van Rijn. Preliminary heat 25.81, semi-final 25.87. Women's 100 meters freestyling at De Bruin. Preliminary heat 54.77, semi-final 53.77, world record. Final 53.83. Wilma van Rijn. Preliminary heat 55.82, semi-final 55.28, final 55.58. Women's 200 meters freestyle collegiates. Preliminary heat 2 minutes 0 seconds and 60 milliseconds. Semi-final 2 minutes 0 seconds and 88 milliseconds. Women's 400 meters freestyle collegiates. Preliminary heat 4 minutes 10 seconds and 86 milliseconds. Final 4 minutes 12 seconds and 36 milliseconds. Kirsten Vlutengui. Preliminary heat 4 minutes 11 seconds and 87 milliseconds. Women's 800 meters freestyle. Kirsten Vlutengui. Preliminary heat 8 minutes 35 seconds and 80 milliseconds. Women's 100 meters butterflying at De Bruin. Preliminary heat 57.6, semi-final 57.14, final 56.61, world record. Women's 100 meters breaststroke Madelon Barnes. Preliminary heat 1 minute 10 seconds and 47 milliseconds. Semi-final 1 minute 10 seconds and 44 milliseconds. Women's 100 meters backstroke Brenda Sterink. Preliminary heat 1 minute 5 seconds and 93 milliseconds. Women's 4 times 100 meters freestyle relay Chantal Groot, Thamar Henneken, Wilma van Rijn, and Manon van Rooyen. Preliminary heat 3 minutes 42 seconds and 32 milliseconds. At De Bruin, Thamar Henneken, Wilma van Rijn, and Manon van Rooyen. Final 3 minutes 39 seconds and 83 milliseconds. Women's 4 times 200 meters freestyle relay collegiates Chantal Groot, Manon van Rooyen, and Heike van Stralen. Preliminary heat 8 minutes 8 seconds and 53 milliseconds. Women's 4 times 100 meters medley relay Madelon Barnes, Chantal Groot, Thamar Henneken, and Brenda Sterink. Preliminary heat 4 minutes 12 seconds and 31 milliseconds. Triathlon. At the inaugural Olympic triathlon competition, the Netherlands was represented by 3 men and 3 women. The nation's best result came from Yaki Hoogsard at 25th place in the women's competition, while Dennis Loos was the last finisher in the men's race. Volleyball. Men team roster: Peter Blange, Albert Christina, Martin Dieleman, Bar van der Goor, Mike van der Goor, Guido Gortzen, Martin van der Horst, Joost Koestra, Rian de Nummerdor, Richard Schuil, head coach Toon Gerbrands. Preliminary round quarterfinals 5th 8th semi-finals 5th place match water polo. Men team roster Marco Booj, Bjorn Boom, Bobby Brebder, Matthijs de Bruijn, Harry van der Bunt, Arno Havenger, Bar de Jong, Harry van der Meer, Jurban Silvis, Kimo Thomas, Eelco Uri, Wim Vermeulen, Niels Zuidweg, head coach Johan Arntjes. Preliminary round classification round women team roster Gillian van den Berg, Helen Boering, Danielle de Bruijn, Edm Cutie Hyamstra, Karen Kuipers, Ingrid Leijendeka, Patricia Megans, Mojam Overdam, Helene Perenboom, Carla Plug, Carla Quint, Marjan op den Velde, Ellen Bast, head coach Jan Mensing.